Hello YouTube, Bro Greg Blues here with another pipe video. Smoking some Larry's blend from pipesandcigars.com. It's very complex. It's been hard for me to get to like this blend because it's so complex. It's definitely not a one-dimensional smoke while you're doing something else, smoke while you're working or mowing the lawn or something. It's definitely a sit down, contemplate, get to know it. There's a lot to it. And because of that complexity, it was a little unapproachable. It's spicy. It's spicy like in the way that a vapor is spicy, but there's no perique in it. There's some Latakia and some Oriental. And I think there's a Virginia base. It's good, but I have to be in the mood for it. And I'm smoking it out of a pipe that has some sentimental value to me. My friend Roger actually carved this from a plain block of briar. And you can see around the rim there's some detail work there, and he's got some rustication in here between the shank and the bowl. And it's bigger than it looks. It's got a nice big bowl to it. And right under here are his initials. And last time I was over his house, he was nice enough and just gave this to me. And I thought that was really nice. So right after he gave it to me, we went out to his barn and had a smoke right out there in his barn, and it was kind of a cloudy, rainy day. It was pretty relaxing. So I'm in a really good mood today. I had some really good news. I have a mechanic locally that I trust, and I've seen several times before. He's treated me right. And I said, well, you know, the calendar says it's about time to have the brakes looked at. And I hadn't had the brakes done for a long time, and I was really afraid, okay, it's going to be $100 or more. So he takes a look at it today and spends, a couple hours, not only the brakes, but looking at the whole car. He put it up in the air, looked at the undercarriage, and looked under the hood, and checked all the belts and hoses and everything. And it's not a new car. It's a 1991, and it's got like 194,000 miles on it, close to 200,000 miles. So he calls me today, 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and says, there's nothing wrong with it. Your brakes look fine. There's lots of life left in them, lots of miles left in them. Everything else looks good. The timing belt was changed recently, and water pump was changed recently. He said, you take care of this, keep putting fluids in it, and you should be able to get 400,000 miles out of this car. So I was really happy about that. But the coolest thing, when I went to pick it up, was he was like, there's nothing wrong with it. No charge. No charge. He took a couple hours diagnosing it, looking at it. And then when I dropped it off, he helped me install a headlight lens on my wife's car. Somebody bumped into her and sort of cracked and broke the headlight, and we got a new part, like a clear plastic lens to cover the headlight. Part was broken, and he said, oh, no problem. So he just unscrewed the old one, unsnapped it, put the new one on, click. It was like fitting in a puzzle piece. It just fit exactly where it was supposed to be. No charge for that either. So I mean, if you live close to Northeast Kansas and you have a Toyota, message me and I'll give you the name of a very reliable mechanic. But I was really happy he didn't charge me anything. And I was expecting to pay $100 or more for a brake job. So it's like, oh, okay, now I've got $100. What could I spend it on? So don't tell anybody, but I'll probably spend it on some more pipe stuff or more tobacco or something. But don't say anything. Don't tell anybody. So thanks, Roger, for a cool pipe. I'm really enjoying it. Larry's Blend from pipesandcigars.com. It really works. It's a complex blend, but take your time, get to know it. I think you'll enjoy it.